make life so easy, because I mean, you're making their jobs hard.
And they make you responsible.
Exactly, that's the word. This one, dogs sleep, eat,
Their
dine,
pets are their friends,
watch TV.
like,
it's a shock to me, like where I was coming from. Dogs, they sleep for cage.
Canada is when they say multicultural, yeah, it is. But hey people, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing great. And today is a special one, as you can see, because I have a special guest. Yes, so this is all beautiful, almighty Niela Obidiaku.
Hey guys, just like what she said, my name is Niela and I'm super excited to be on ExtraStepsCeo's channel today. Super excited to be filming with her in the same space, guys.
If you're wondering where we are right here in Kitchener Waterloo, Canada, in the province of Ontario. Yeah. In today's video, we'll be sharing with you culture shock here in Canada. And as expected, being Africans in Canada, there are so many new things that came staring us in the faces, like, okay, welcome. If this is the type of video you enjoy to watch, please watch this video to the end and let's go right into the video.
Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and
please share with anybody that is in the process of coming to Canada. Yella, can you share with us what is that thing that, like, when you saw it, you were so shocked, like, where am I? Is it for real?
See, I know we can really never stop talking about it, but you see, prices of things.
My God,
prices of things. If you see $2 on the shelf, that thing is not $2. So when you get to checkout,
because of taxes and Canada taxes, sales tax, there is GST, there is HST. Depending on your province, it's not in Ontario. I think we have 13% and 5%. If you go to other provinces, they have different percentage for their taxes. So if you see anything $2, $3, just know that 13% more.
Yeah, it was really a shocker to me, because when we first came in, and I mean, I haven't been in Canada for so long. I came in November of 2019. There's still that shock, because when you see $60, now I used to brace myself and say, tax is not there.
It's one thing as business owners here in Canada should always include as well. If you go to anywhere, they write it plus tax, including tax, excluding tax, so you know that people don't joke with the tax.
Yeah. And I think I even learned sometime last year that farm produce are not taxed.
Yes, like if you go to Kitchener Farmers Market, you know, we pay in cash, so it could be one of the reasons why they don't
really tax. If you buy eggs in Walmart, Costco, you're not taxed. If you buy tomatoes, you're not taxed. I noticed that too. Bananas.
Yeah,
so anything from
produce,
the farm,
they don't tax you. So that's one thing that you should be ready for. For me, as a Nigerian, you know, normally we run away from cars.
Hey!
We run away from cars from where we are coming from. If you see a car, just run. But here in Canada, you stroll, the car, they stop for you. Like, human beings, they have the right of way, so they stop. Even when you're going through the driving license classes, like if you go through the
manual or the app,
they tell you, are you stopping for this? As in, that's in a I was shocked.
That was actually a shock. I just remember the first time I crossed the road. If you see, in fact, I've gotten to the other side of the road. People that I was crossing with, they had not even gotten to the middle of the road. Like,
they walk majestically across the road, and if you are driving, you can't just move, or else you'll be fined.
Yeah, you know how hurtful that thing is when you're driving. It can be painful. You should just slowly, like saying that my papa gets
and
the road.
Sometimes they can be on their phone.
You know how this thing just happens in situations. If you are not driving, you'll be like, can't you wait? If you're not driving, guy, you know, go walk out fast.
Be fast now. So that's something that really got me so shocked. Like, where are we? What's happening? So that's something I can say.
Another thing I'd say is a shock to me is paying for your own meals, especially when you go out in group. See, when they invite you for something, You know, in
Hold your
Nigeria,
money.
let them invite you for something. You come and eat. You even carry tents for coming and be going back.
Now you even plus one.
This place, there's no tent. If you are doing tents for coming, you're buying the tents for coming. It's your money.
Yeah.
So when you go out with a group of friends, even if I'm the one that invited you, or it's my birthday,
even if it's my birthday,
you have to pay for your own meal. Like that's like, I'm like, but I did my own. No, now you say make me come out. And tell you say I no one come out before. I no like my house. Why do you invite me out and you're telling me to pay for my food?
you pay.
You know. To add to the food thing, another thing that is shocked to me again was tips.
Yeah, tip. They put the tip jar right there, and even if you are paying with a POS,
you see it there. Tip. Like, I mean, I don't mind tipping people, but don't force me. For it. Yes, don't force. It's my money. Don't force me to give you money for dash. Yes,
it's a surprise to us from where we are coming from.
Tip care. Even ordinary Oga, happy weekend.
Happy weekend. Everybody, boys.
Yeah, now they drop anything unless I want to drop. But I'm like, why are you forcing me to dash you money?
Yeah,
my money again. Why are you forcing me to dash you?
That's shocking. That's another thing. You know the way we say Ogasa. She's my manager. She's my director. Here in Canada, you address them by their first name. Why you still accord them that respect? But you know the way you do sir, ma, auntie, madam. No.
Yeah.
You don't embarrass yourself.
This person. Mama, this person.
It's auntie, my first name.
Mr. Mrs.
Let me give you an experience in my workplace. There's this woman. She's old enough to be my grandmother. I always find it so... I feel somehow calling her by her name, but it's just normal. It took me a long time before I could even get to start talking with her because I just don't want to call her by her first name. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it just reminded me of a story when I used to work in a convenience store and someone came in. So she now had to ask me. She said her neighbors are black, but they always call her Mama. She knows it's out of respect, but I mean, why? I had to tell her that it's out of respect because she's older and she's elderly, and that's how we address people who are old. She was like, oh, okay, because I mean, they could have just called me my first name, you know? Another thing again is, for me, would be fragrance-free workplace. See, the perfume when I buy since 2019 when I come this country,
you still have it?
It never reached quarter. It never even reached half.
Aside public places, they put it boldly written, fragrance not allowed. They can even call you out at your workplace if you have very heavy fragrance on you. During the training session when I was working, it's there written, it is not allowed. But I still invest in perfumes, Sha. Because sometimes when I'm going out, I just use it like, I'm not going to work, I'm not going to any public place that's no fragrance.
I know, right? I
still spray it, so, but yeah.
Like Nigerian workplace, that is battle of the designer. Oh, what perfume I went? Oh, I'm wearing Christian Dior today.
You smell so nice. No. Yeah, they can take action against you. Like, oh no, you know it's not allowed.
Do you know the funny thing? When we are coming, like, if you see the way me and my husband we bought perfumes,
you know, packaging.
I'm telling you, like. But the thing is, I think he still even sprays perfume to work. He does, but just that it's not
very light, right? Yeah.
So we still have all our perfumes because I think he came in with like 3 or 4 perfumes.
Yeah, because you know some people they react to it because I've really sat down to ask questions like why is it fragrance free? They not say because some people are allergic to it, and that brings me to another point. Allergies here in Canada. They even ask you when you do vitals in the hospital, and they ask you. It's part of the questions they ask you. Are you allergic to anything? Do you have any allergy? Or like no. No allergy.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
I think that's why the fragrance thing too, and just out of respect. But then we still use it when we are within our community.
Yeah, true. And I think for that allergy thing, even when you go for potlucks and even in the office, if you're working in a small organization where maybe you're not up to 50 or 20 working, and maybe there's a potluck, and you know people say, "Oh, I'm making XYZ meal. Is anybody allergic to
it?"
So that you know what you're doing. Or maybe if you make it and you say, "Oh, I have nuts in this, please be allergic to nuts," because if they eat that meal and something happens to them,
yeah,
you might be in trouble. Yeah.
Then have you noticed that even if you go to stores, they tell you like this contains nuts. They tell you like, oh, if you're allergic to this, so they always advise you to read the labels. So
yeah,
so many shocking realities.
Yeah. What are you allergic to?
I'm not allergic to anything. I'm only allergic to debit alert. No. Allergy. No.
Seriously.
Debit alert.
It will get to a point where sometimes you begin to find it.
The allergy. Because when they ask you that question, like, any allergies? I'm like, allergy? Oh, no.
Please, we need to find allergy.
So it's a thing here in Canada, allergy. You'll be looking for the allergy, like, what am I allergic to?
Please, I need to find something. I know. I cannot be the only one left out.
And funny enough, I think it's something psychological for kids to. We now get to know that some of my friends' children, they're allergic to nuts. And I'm like, you people, you've turned to Canadian.
Yes. It's true. I think it's kind of like a Canadian thing. Most people are allergic to nuts.
Yeah.
And I heard there was a time they passed, I don't know whether I would call it a bill or a note, that they should stop bringing nuts to school. To packing nuts.
I've seen some schools, they don't allow it. Because I know that when I buy them candies, they particularly tell me, oh, make sure it doesn't have nuts. I'm like, okay, so no nuts. No why. Then this one, in Canada, you have recycle bin, you have garbage bin, you have leftover bin. Oh my god. And if you don't sort out your bin yourself, they will just leave it by your
telling you,
walkway and put the tag. They will give you the reason why they did not carry it. I'm like,
something where you go pack, you arrange very well, call come and carry it for you.
In Canada is a thing, you have to sort your recycle. Then don't put papers where they're supposed to be bottles. No.
If you do that, just like what you said, they will not take it.
They won't. They will just put the record tape and tell you why they did not carry it.
Yeah, because
the first time that happened to me, I was like, where will I carry this? Where will I put it? And you know the way it is, they do they do it bi-weekly for the garbage, and I think personally I throw things out bi-weekly. Like, I cannot come and die. You know, in Canada there's no help me. You do things yourself. So I do it every fortnightly. So I think that particular day I was like, that's me. Where will I put this thing?
I mean, no space, because you need empty bin for the new set of garbage and plastics and bottles you're going to, and also leftover as well.
That was a shocking reality. They are not sorry for it because they told you now.
Yeah, like they make life so easy, because you're making their jobs hard.
And they make you responsible.
Exactly, that's the word.
They make you responsible. Like, you think you cannot sort your garbage.
They're only paid to come and pick up your garbage, not to sort it out.
Because of course their truck does the sorting. So don't give the truck what the truck will not understand.
Yeah.
Canada.
Another shocking thing for me here is pets.
Ooh.
I know back home a lot of people have started, having pets in their houses, but the way we grew up, we not say, especially for dogs, na cage they sleep. This one, dogs sleep, eat, dine,
pets are their friends,
watch TV. Like pets, they are part of the family. So dogs, cats, it's a shock to me. Like where I was coming from, dogs they sleep for cage.
I explained to someone one day, like back in Africa, I know some people have their dogs as their pets, but growing up, to me, dog is more like a security kind of thing. Yeah. So right here in Canada, there was one day that I was like, no, please hold your dog. No, my dog is friendly. No, please. It's been 4 years now, so I'm kind of used to walking on the same pathway with dogs. But my very old self, I'll be crazy.
Well, for me, back into the workspace, you know how they say fragrance free and don't bring smelly food. Imagine you're bringing ofada to work. Please don't try it. For Nigeria, that you can carry anything, chop a bar as lunch. There's a lunchroom. You go to the lunchroom and have your lunch. Don't try yourself. I know of somebody that only takes rice to work. Only rice, all shades of rice and stew, rice, jollof rice, coconut rice. Yeah, exactly. Jollof rice, fried rice, coconut rice and stew, not rice and ofada or rice and egusi.
No. Or fufu.
Because the person does not want to. No embarrassment.
So embarrassed.
That's so shock. You know, those time I was just teasing. Even carry beans safe. You need to think. You need to think it well. Like
very well. Very well. When they say multicultural, yeah, it is, but then there's some things you have to respect yourself.
I'm telling you, you really do have to respect yourself.
And that takes us to thanking your Uber driver, thanking store attendants. Like, it's not like we are not cultured in Nigeria, but at least you rendered my services. Okay, bye-bye.
Let me be going.
But yeah. Say thank you, you too. Thank them in return. Like, thank you, you're welcome.
I think for me it was a shocking boss because I used to hear, I took the bus for a long time. I still would say I still take the bus, but I haven't in a while. So I see people when they drop from the bus, they're saying thank you. I don't understand. I don't pay for this trip. Why am I telling you thank you? You know, and I just realized that, oh, this is a thing, and it was a shock to me. I'm like, in Lagos, downfall drivers or conductor,
always on the run, like
you come down, you tell the conductor thank you. I mean, for me back home, it's just the bus thing. Uber drivers, yeah, I always like to say thank you even when I go to shop.
I think it's more of a personal thing and culture, like consciously. But yeah, they're used to it. It comes
natural to them. Yeah, it comes natural to them. So yeah. And
another thing I've noticed here, it's shocking. The way Canadians greet you, the way they smile. So it could be like a kind of on top of lip smile, but they still express that smile. They still say, hi, good morning. Especially if you are going on a walk, I'm like, I always ask my husband, do you know them? I'm like, great now.
But you have to smile back.
Yeah, you really have to. Yeah. You know the way it is in Nigeria, like, I don't know this person, just walk on like that. But yeah, in Canada, it's so shocking to see that. And I think it's more shocking because of the opinion that in the Western world, no friends, no neighbor, everybody's just going on their own. But here in Canada, they stop once in a while to chat with you, and maybe that's the soft part of Canada, but then it was a bit surprising to me the way they do that.
You're right. See them, they will say hi and smile like even if
they are just walking by you, like briefly, they will still give you that smile. Like, I'm like, okay.
You too do. So, but yeah, it's fake. But yeah, it's not fake.
But at least
just smile.
It's surprising.
I think another thing for me here is Canadians are nice people.
Yeah.
See, Canadians are nice people and they mind their business. That's how. So for me, I think maybe with you might have better experience because I landed in November 2019 and then by March the whole world has gone upside down.
They can be chatty and they smile, walk by you, smile. It's part of me now. I smile like, oh, hello, hi. Yeah, but that's a shocking reality.
Oh, another thing again that shocks me. I don't know if we actually have that thing back home. You know how they say it's a Canadian thing for you to stop when there's an accident? Have you heard it before?
No.
Like when there's an accident or someone has car troubles. Yes.
Yeah, I know they can be helpful. So I don't know it's Canadian.
Yeah, I heard it's a Canadian
they can be
thing.
helpful. Really, they can. That's one thing about Canadians can be very helpful. Like, do you need any help? Do you need a hand?
Like you see, there must be a car that will stop. So maybe some guy is now it's winter and people are just sliding into the deeper side of the road.
Yeah, and they are very helpful, really. Yeah, I think a friend has shared that experience with me that she like skid off the road and I just stopped to help her. Yeah. Back in Nigeria,
nobody they stop anything, because nobody went to police or maybe kidnapping or maybe it's fake.
It can just be a bait.
Exactly. So. Yeah, I've heard it's a Canadian thing I heard that it's a Canadian thing to stop, especially on the road when you see like an accident. So before the police guys or the towing companies come.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah.
We they drive, but we know they stop.
Another thing, the professional and academic credentials. Yeah, it's important they go to school, but it doesn't define you. It doesn't say, oh, because you have a PhD, you are now qualified to do this type of work. No. So that's shocking, you know, the way, of course, coming back from Nigeria.
Used to be gathering certificate upon going to school, back to school, master's, PhD. That's what will guarantee you, you know, that high paying job.
Yeah, they want your skills. Like, if you are good at the job, not necessarily showing you have a PhD, but if you can deliver at the job, like, okay, the best hand on it,
yeah,
that's it.
I know some people who are head of departments. They had a college diploma.
Yeah.
Yes, they rose up to the top. Yeah. So unlike back home in Nigeria, where you say, oh, it has to be a university degree or someone that has a master's. No, it's not like that. I mean, it's good to have those things if you feel like you want to go into it.
Yeah.
But it's not like a criteria that you're going to land that job. Just like what she said.
And it doesn't define you being successful.
No, it doesn't. Trust me, in this part of the world, it doesn't. At all.
Another thing that I would say on the food side is there are times that some produce are just out of season. You cannot even see them anywhere. Even if you have the money, it's not around. You know the way we come from Nigeria and you think, oh, I'm in Canada, everything should be available anytime. But no, there are some things you have the money. Oh, it's winter, we don't stock that. I'm like,
yeah.
So that's the shock to me. Yeah, I was surprised to learn that like that. Even in Canada too.
Yes. The other ones I won't say is a shock, because I know that there are some times where they will say, even back home in Nigeria, oh, because my mom is a caterer, so I get to know all these things where they say, oh, those times she will say, oh, she bought a whole basket of tomato for 500.
Yeah, I think I'm just surprised that even in Canada too.
Yes, there's also that time and season, and for Canada, I think is when winter is about to start.
Yeah,
because the farmers are just harvesting and they don't want to keep a lot
of their produce.
Yeah, those are the ones that I feel like are not meant for the store. Because the one meant for the store, maybe they would have grown it differently because it's going to stay in the store. But with the one at the farmers market, is they bring out, they sell off, they go. So that's the one I feel like they want to, you know, sell off very quick before winter comes and, you know, the weather just destroys. I mean, who is farming in the winter? Where do you want to farm? Unless you have indoor farm, which I don't know how that wants to work.
No, I think they have some indoor farms. There are some parts of Canada, or there's some time like that do indoor farming, but of course not as big. Another thing, people holding the door for you. Yeah, anybody can just open the door for you. Like, you don't have to run. Like,
they will hold it and
wait for you. Like,
yeah,
people are good.
Yeah.
They will hold the door for you and wait. Like, are you coming in? Canada.
Yeah, it's true. You're right about not even. You don't even have to run. You don't have to run. Like, they'll hold it and wait. And you tell them, thank you. Oh, no worries. Oh, no problem.
Then that takes me to saying sorry. No, it's not your fault. No, it's not your fault.
We too like to say sorry. Oh,
sorry.
You match me. Sorry. I match you. Sorry.
Oh, no. It's not your fault. Maybe you were just in the store trying to get something done, and someone beside you, maybe something fell, and like, oh, sorry, let me help you. Oh, no, you don't have to be sorry. It's not your fault. Oh, don't worry, I can help myself. Like, oh my God.
Gina had to tell what my work colleague that's how we are. Yeah, it was like, there's something that happened, and she was like, no, you're not. Yeah, you don't have to be sorry. It's not your fault. You're not the reason why it happened. And I'm like, well, it's kind of like a thing for us back home. We always sorry. You sneeze. Sorry.
We always play the sorry card.
I'm telling you. Like, yeah, that's a shock, and it's going to really take a long time to get out of.
I don't think it's something that we can even grow out from our system. Like, I don't think it's because unconsciously you just see yourself saying the sorry. People would have said the sorry, and by the time you now tell me like, is that always them to shut off?
Still say that sorry, as in knowingly and unknowingly. I still find myself saying it. I'm not going to lie. I still find myself saying that sorry. We'll try.
Like, we will really try consciously.
I'm telling you.
Lastly, let's talk about the weather. I know I've done like quite a number of videos that I showed bottled water. If you leave it in your car overnight, by the time you get there in the morning, it's completely frozen. You know, people say it's Canada is cold, but nobody knows how cold it can be until you're really here. Like,
that's the truth.
Nobody
can explain it. As we are even saying Canada is cold.
After how long you've been here, whenever winter is approaching like this,
see, I can never get used to
even
that.
some Canadians too.
They can, yeah, they complain. So if some Canadians are complaining, who am I? That's the gospel truth. I can never get used to Canada's winter.
The winter is extremely cold, and the summer too, some days are very hot. You can imagine the northern part of Nigeria very hot some days. So Canada's weather, I tell people that when they say let me just pick this, they say your matter na weather. They are talking about Canada.
I'm telling you. That's all for me.
So if you're here in Canada or you're in the UK, of course, if you like Africans in the diaspora, please share with us in the comment section. What was that shocking reality that stared you right in your face when you got to another country? And if you're here in Canada as well, let us know in the comment section. What was that experience that you've had here in Canada? You're like, oh no, this can never be a Nigerian thing. This can never happen in my country. Please share with us in the comments. Go over to Niela Obijaku's video. We have something interesting there as well, you know, the Kitchener connection.
Yeah.
If you are yet to subscribe to our channels, we'll put the link right in the description box of this video. Please subscribe for everything Canada living, and like Niela would say, everything interesting is what you see on our channels. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please share, like, and comment. Thank you so much for featuring in my video today. And if you want more of this collaboration, let us know in the comment section. Just put it down, more of, you know, the Kitchener connection. And if you have any Canada related question as well,
put it in the comment section. We'll really love to, you know, continue the conversation
down in the comment section. Thank you so much. Until I come again some other time, let's continue to impact the world with knowledge and information. Bye now. See you in the next one.
In Lagos, downfall drivers or conductor,
always on the run. Like,
you come down, you tell the conductor, thank you. I was in there, come and pay me my money.
All the conductor will tie it together, like, oh yeah.
So I'll be making I go share out.
Is that where you think?
I mean, don't pursue you before.
Oh my god. There was one that happened. The dog pinned me down.